Now we've got two Forth Haiku-like pipelines running on the command line. One for the GPU version and one for the CPU version. Here's the GPU pipeline. We send in the name test.forth. The file watcher, every time it sees a change, it pumps it out to stood out. We go to the Forth compiler. We have the stack optimizer, which we've seen in earlier videos. We can look at the size of these things. File watcher is 70 lines of code. Forth compiler is 285 lines of code, mostly due to this enormous dictionary of bits of code. The stack optimizer is 172 lines of code. Again, probably could be less. Make fragment shader is 102 lines of code. The magic in make fragment shader is really that it just takes in JavaScript and does some regex replaces. The two languages are so similar that you can just get away with this sort of thing. And then sender is 52 lines of code. It basically just pumps whatever you give to it on stood in, it pumps out on stood out, and it just makes sure that the EOF marker at the end is removed. Each file in the pipeline puts an EOF marker onto the end, and sender takes it off. Let's run the GPU version. So step one is run gpu.bash in a separate terminal here. We'll start that up. And then step two says run the renderer. I've got it here. And it's connected. Then it says touch test.forth. We can edit it too. And we get a pretty picture. Now let's switch to doing it in the CPU version. We run cpu.bash. Starts it up. We go and we start it in this window. And then we touch test.forth. And we get the pretty picture again. We can edit test.forth. If we take away one of these eyes and save it, we get that. We put it back and save it, we get the pretty picture again. Now we'll just put in the Larson scanner, which is animated, and we'll run it, and it runs fairly slowly. We see the frame rate is 2 frames per second. Now we'll run the same thing in the GPU version and connect it to the GPU window. It's connected, and we touch it, and we see that the frame rate is significantly faster. It's a lot better looking.